Welcome to 549 Media. The lights are on, the crowd is loud, and the stage is set for tonight's action. From the opening whistle to the final buzzer, we bring you every drive, every shot, every play that makes the difference. This is where passion meets performance and every moment counts. Grab a snack, sit back, and enjoy your hometown Yellowjackets because the game starts now.
And good evening and welcome in to the Hive. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock for Heart of the Lakes Conference regular season finale between the Perham Yellowjackets and the Hawley Nuggets. We thank you for tuning in tonight on what has been a very special day and now a special evening as they honored the Yellowjackets seniors here tonight. And we had Best Buddies basketball earlier today, and it's been an outstanding day here today in the Hive, Lance.
Yeah, it's been filled with activity and just how you want it to be on a Friday night. And again, a good long-time rival in the Hawley Nuggets coming into the Hive. Again, it seems like Section 8AA, Jason, is starting to filter its way into where we can try to figure out some things. But I still think there's some games with some implications happening here. And this might be one of them. Maybe not so much for the Yellowjackets, but certainly for the Hawley Nuggets if they pull out a win. So every game still meaningful. We know we're right around the corner from tournament time, as tomorrow night we'll be right back here starting Section 8AA Girls Championship run. And wow, has winter transitioned quickly for us.
It definitely has. Playoffs around the corner for the boys, and again, as you said, tomorrow night at the Hive. We thank you for tuning in. We'll have a full pregame show and more coming up. We'll be back here after a word from the Perham Chamber of Commerce.
Welcome to Perham, Minnesota. A great place to visit and an even better place to live. Here's a look at just a few of the things you can experience here. If you'd like to find your inner otter in Perham, visit OttertailLakesCountry.com.
Perham Health is here to take care of you, to keep you crushing it. Broken bone? We'll fix it. New baby? We'll deliver. We've heard that. And yes, we can help. From life's big moments to the annoyingly sick ones, our providers have the expertise and compassion to handle it all. Perham Health, so you can keep on hitting it.
Hey, it's Tucker again, did you know? EOT Insurance Agency.
At Hilltop Lumber, we're not just about building materials. We're about building relationships. We're honored to be recognized for our excellence in our industry. But the greatest reward? It's the trust we built with our customers. It's not just about providing quality materials. It's about building strong relationships. We're proud to be a part of the communities we serve, working with you to bring your vision to life. Because at Hilltop Lumber, success is measured by the partnerships we create and the homes, businesses, and dreams we help build together. Hilltop Lumber, where we help plan, supply, and deliver dreams.
Welcome back into the Hive. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock once again. Pregame show rolling along here, and it should be a fun one. These two teams met earlier in the year, and it was all Perham. And in fact, it was a record-breaking night for Cypress Steel in that big victory over Hawley. They won 96-49, and leading the way that night was Cypress Steel with 48 points, and Lance, he was just outstanding in that night.
Yeah, he hit all over the floor. It didn't matter if it was going to the basket, his fadeaway, three-pointers, everything was falling that night, and not a lot of adjustment from Hawley that evening either. So, again, Coach Stoa and his longevity in his career, he's going to do everything in his power tonight to probably change that and flip the script a little bit. But, yeah, when Cypress got on a roll that night, it was fun to watch.
We take a look at both these teams coming in to tonight's game as we have our comparisons up. Hawley 6-19 overall on the year. They're scoring 63 points a game. That's normally not the problem. It's the defensive end where they're allowing 73 points per game, and then the Yellowjackets at 13-12. Their defense has improved over this stretch run that they've been on, allowing just 62.5 points per game, scoring at 67 points a game.
Well, and the Yellowjackets have had consistency from what we've called the big three all year long, and we talked about Cypress Thiel and his 48 points, but they've had a lot of really, really good nights from Nathan Rusted. And then Cade Razor's been dynamic underneath the basket when he gets his opportunities. He's very patient. So those three have paced the way for the Yellowjackets. They can score the basketball. I think they've been waiting for their defensive intensity to catch up with their offensive intensity. In those last games, you said it, Jason, they have seen that defense pick up, and it's led to easier offense. I know that their shooting percentage has been going up. Everything that Coach Durkheising wants to see come playoff time.
Yellow Jackets have won 4 straight heading into tonight, and that's kind of what you want to see from your team heading towards the postseason. They've picked up victories over Barnesville, Norman County East, Hewlin Hitterdal, DGF, and the big one over Thief River Falls on Tuesday night. Hawley has lost 2 of their last 3 with a win over Ada Borup West, then a tough loss to Park Rapids area by 2, and a 3-point loss to Barnesville, a team that the Yellow Jackets split with this year.
And kind of looking and reading and following along with Hawley, I think they thought they should have gotten all 3 of those games, and that could have dramatically changed their outlook to where they're going to be in Section 8 AA. That being said, they are playing with teams, and I think for the Yellow Jackets, your job is to do exactly what you did there. Don't let them stick around. The longer they stick around, the longer they feel like they believe they're supposed to be here, I think it's going to be a tougher game for the Jackets.
I know we're a few days away from playoffs, but QRF comes out tomorrow with the seedings without the tiebreakers and how that may apply. Matchups would be interesting. The Wolverines of Wadena Deer Creek, we'll see them tomorrow for the girls. We'll be coming here for the boys. Again, this is not with tiebreakers applied. The Yellow Jackets looking at a 4 seed overall. They could potentially pass Osakis, in the QRF total, but the tiebreaker margin would put them ahead of us due to their overall win-loss record.
It does look like, again, this is just our poor man's estimate up here, that we're kind of locked into that 4 spot, so to speak. I think there's going to be a lot of bumping, shaking around. I try to go through and kind of cross-reference everybody. I know Crookston's beat Wadena, so they probably will jump, so it could be Crookston here. But I think there's a whole lot of shuffling that has to take place before we know who, what, and that's all going to get dealt out here soon.
Between Osakis and Thief River Falls, there's 10 QRF points apart. Osakis tonight has St. John's Prep, who comes into tonight's game with a 1-18 record. So you think you could chalk that one up to Osakis. Not going to get a lot of points off of that game being a single A opponent. But with the tiebreaker margin would probably put them at the 3. 1 and 2, I think, is pretty much locked up. East Grand Forks the 1, Staples Motley the 2. That's our prognostications here from the Hive.
Oh, exactly, and all it is our best guesses. And East Grand, I know, has number 1 locked up, and they've deserved it. They've played probably the most consistent, all except for one little blurb right before Christmas. They've been the best team in Section 8 AA. Staples has had a really good run. You think back to, they probably really could have locked up number 2 if they would have beat Perham here, which went down to the last seconds on a marginal, questionable call, so to speak. Underneath, Perham sneaks away that win. Otherwise, Staples is right up there, maybe going to kick up to East Grand Forks, depending on what happens. So some interesting things. I'm curious of where DGF falls, because I was at the DGF Perham game at DGF, that was a barn burner. And if that becomes a 4-5, that's going to be a game everybody's going to want to see.
And you look at DGF right now, they're on the skids right now. I believe it's now 8 in a row that they have lost. But you know they're a team that can get on fire and catch fire and get on a run. Heart of the Lakes Conference could be a split. Pelican Rapids and I believe Breckenridge battling tonight as Pelican Rapids sits at 14-1, Breckenridge 12-2. Staples Motley third at 9-5. The Yellowjackets at 10-6 now at fourth. Or excuse me, 9-6. And it's DGF, Barnesville, Park Rapids area, Hawley, and Frazee.
Yeah, and it's always a good. It seems like it's always tight in the Heart of the Lakes. Adding Staples Motley definitely added another key piece to making this an even tougher conference. But again, good conference play all the way around, and that leads to being battle tested, ready for Section 8AA play.
We'll take a break. Pregame show rolls on from the Hive.
I'm Jen Hendrickson with United Community Bank. Jacket Pride isn't something we take lightly. We support the teachers and support staff that help teach our children every day. We support local Perm athletes with our Battle of the Bees sponsorship nights. And every year we award 4 scholarships to Perm seniors. Yellowjackets are my team, and United Community Bank is my bank.
From the plains of North and South Dakota to the lakes of Minnesota, one remarkable creature thrives, the cold climate heat pump. It cools when it's hot, heats when it's not, and uses far less energy than traditional systems. Those who welcome one into their habitat enjoy year-round comfort, generous rebates, and bills that nearly hibernate. Cold climate heat pumps, cooling, heating, and saving all year. That's efficient comfort. Powered by Otter Tail Power Company.
At River's Edge Cabinetry, we believe your home should be a true reflection of you. Our expert team combines custom design, quality craftsmanship, and 3D visualizations to bring your vision to life. From kitchens and bathrooms to family rooms and outdoor kitchens, we handle every detail. Experience a seamless remodeling process with personalized service and attention to detail that you can trust. River's Edge Cabinetry, custom design for your lifestyle. Visit us in Perham or online at riversedgecabinetry.com.
Looking for a job that's anything but ordinary? At Kenny's Candy and Confections, we make work sweet. From popcorn poppers to licorice cooks, our team creates fun treats that people love to share. Here, you'll find great benefits, chances to learn new skills, and a workplace full of energy, creativity, and smiles. Because at Kenny's, making snacks is seriously fun. Kenny's Candy and Confections. Apply today.
Good evening and welcome back into the Hive as we take a look at the Hawley Nuggets heading to the locker room as the Yellowjackets continue to warm up and get ready to go for what should be a fun Heart of the Lakes conference clash between the Yellowjackets and the Nuggets. I know you try to erase, if you're Hawley, you flush that first game between these two teams. For the Yellowjackets, you want to build off of that, but I think if you're Hawley, you're not going to allow Cypress Thiel to get 24 shots. As he was 18 of 24. 4 of 5 from 3, and he got to the free throw line in that 48-point performance. Nathan Rustad was 6 of 7. He had 18 on the night, and Isaiah Farrell had 10 to lead the Yellowjackets. They built up in that contest, a 54-23 lead. Behind shooting 59% from the field, Hawley was just 24.3%.
Well, I think there's a couple ways you can do that, at least in my eyes, that you can do that. One, you can slow the game down, value your possessions, work time off the clock, make the Yellow Jackets play defense, expend their energy on the defensive end. Secondly, you can change up your defenses. Don't run the same defense over and over again. Once a team gets in a rhythm, like the Yellow Jackets were in that rhythm, try to change up on them a little bit. And you're probably going to be honest, you're probably going to chase or run after Cypress Steel all night long, no matter what defense you're in. I would really bet that they're not going to help side as hard as they did earlier on his side. That being said, that's where Cade Razor comes into play. If you can get no help side on the backside, work Cade Razor on that second block, he's going to have a really nice night for the Yellow Jackets.
So look at the box score from that game. The Yellow Jackets out-rebounded Hawley 51-31. But a stat that stands out to me more than anything was the Yellow Jackets had 22 assists. That shows they're really passing the ball around, moving it around, and finding that right shot.
Yeah, and I think that's been the theory behind their success here in the last 4 or 5 games, even after that, Jason, is they're getting that dribble drive offense that Coach Durkheising wants. Now they're looking to find the open guy. Again, not that it was selfish early on. I think they just struggled to decide, is this the shot I'm supposed to take or is it the time to kick? Now there's no hesitation in that. They get into the lane, they see that opening, they take it, or they take their jump shot. If they get the person running at them, they're finding the open look, and it's paying off for the Yellow Jackets right now.
We'll take a quick timeout, come back. New Horizons Realty starting lineups around the corner here on the 549 Media Network.
Central Market, the fresh place in Perham and Detroit Lakes, offering the freshest meat, produce, bakery, and deli products possible with great value for your money. A visit to Central Market is a journey into freshness. You'll always be able to find a wide variety of items that will result in the perfect meal for your family and friends. Begin with their meat department, and whether it's succulent fruit and vegetables, fresh baked specialties from their bakery, or the convenience of fresh deli selections, Central Market is the fresh place for your family. Go Yellow Jackets!
McCall Construction is the Lakes area full-service construction management company, offering a truly personalized experience. From dream homes to commercial spaces, McCall Construction focuses on putting you first with experienced value engineering that delivers on your vision and surpasses your expectations. Whether you already have a plan or you're just getting started, give them a call. McCall Construction will make the entire process so much easier. Call them at 218-346-7070 or check them out on Facebook.
At New Horizons Realty, we're on your team. For over 25 years, we've been helping families and businesses find the perfect place to call home here in the Lakes area. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or just dreaming, we've got the experience and local knowledge to guide you through every step of your real estate journey. As proud supporters of the Perham Yellowjackets, we believe in building strong teams on the mat, court, or field, and in the community. Check out our current listings at PerhamRealEstate.com or give us a call today at 218-346-7767.
Well, welcome back to the Hive. Final moments before introductions. Lance, keys of the game quick.
Well, Hawley's going to have to take care of the basketball. They're going to have to defend better than they did the first time. That's the duh moment of it. I think for them, it's just valuing those possessions, get a good open shot. Yellow Jackets, keep defending. The more you defend, the better your offense is going. And again, you called it, Jason. I'm going to run off of what you said. Look for each other. Play as a team. Play together. You're pretty darn tough when you do that.
We'll be back. Senior night starting lineups brought to you by New Horizons Realty. In just a few moments, we thank you for tuning in to the Hive as the Yellow Jackets and the Nuggets coming up on 549 Media.
They go where you go. They're your wingman. Your I should get this thing checked out support system. Who knows? They may even be your +1. Or should we say +4? These are your tires. Small town, large city, winter, summer, every destination and every type of weather. At OK Tire Store and Service, we go the extra mile so you can add some extra miles. See us for tires, preventative maintenance, and more. OKTireInc.com.
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
At Nias Family Sales, our experienced mechanics are here to provide exceptional service in a timely manner. With 10 service bays, the service department at Nias Family Sales can work on all makes and models. Our experienced mechanics can do everything from oil changes, tire repairs, brake service, engine and transmission repair, and much more. Schedule your vehicle today. Call 218-346-5976 or visit the Nias Family Sales Service Center at 610 East Main Street in Perham.
80-90% of this world goes to a 8-to-5 job, and they get to slave away to barely get by. We have the opportunity to go put in the work and be able to change people's lives. Be the less than 1% in this business. Everyone in this room has the opportunity for growth. Everyone in this room has the opportunity to go protect a bunch of people. Be that person today.
If you're self-motivated and disciplined, this is the opportunity for you. Call Dan Persons at 218-259-0741 for more information. Well, welcome back into the Hive. We'll send it down courtside with our public address announcer, Mr. Trevor Seaman, for the pregame introductions, brought to you by New Horizons Realty of Perham.
Let's take a moment and give a round of applause to tonight's MSHSL sanctioned officials, because without them, we don't play. And now let's meet the starters for each team. We'll start with the Hawley Nuggets, a junior number 2, Brody Hadley. A senior number 3, Coleman Hoff. A junior number 5, Elliott Lee. A senior number 20, Jackson Schenk. A junior number 23, Tucker Anderson. Nuggets are coached by assistant coaches Travis Haugen, Miguel Garcia, Elijah Morse, and Aaron Haugen. And their head coach is Nathan Stoa. Leading our starting lineup onto the floor tonight is a 6'1" forward, senior Tate Zacharias. And now your starting lineup for the Yellowjackets. A guard, 5'11", number 1 senior, Braden Anderson. A forward, 6'3", number 3 senior, Austin Adamchek. A guard, 6 foot, number 10 senior, Dominic Reyes. A guard, 6 foot, number 20 senior, Reed Wokosh. And a forward, 6'4", number 24 senior, Nathan Rusted. Jackets are coached by assistant coaches Gary Gruey, Arlie Ohm, and Rowan Nelson. And your head coach is Mr. Grant Derkeising.
Thank you for Trevor Seaman and our New Horizons Realty starting lineup senior night tonight. Tate Zacharias not going to start tonight, but introduced first. Nice to see that. He's normally in the starting lineup tonight. It's going to be Brayden Anderson, Austin Adamchek, Dominic Reyes, Reed Wokosh, and Nathan Rusted for head coach Grant Derkeising. For the Hawley Nuggets, Brody Hadley, Coleman Hoff, Elliott Lee, Jackson Skink, and Tucker Anderson. Your starting lineup for the Hawley Nuggets. As we get ready to go, we thank you for tuning in. And the opening tap goes to the Yellowjackets. Here's Wokosh with the game's first possession. Around the perimeter it goes. Wokosh with it now over for Reyes. Now back to Wokosh. Over to Reyes now.
2-3 zone by the Nuggets. Look for a pick or finding high middle of the screen. Be open. Austin Adamchek just goes right there. That should be the opening.
Tough pass inside, stolen away. Jackson Skank with it for Hawley. He gets guarded close, but Wokosh now hands it off. Driving his Lee. Kick to the near side. The extra pass to to Anderson. Now a 3 on its way by Coleman Hoff is out the front iron. Rebound to Wokosh. Now to the corner, Rustad back to Okosh.
Look for the Yellow Jackets to settle in here. That first possession, a little antsy with the trigger. Move the ball around, get your spacing.
Anderson on the block, open a couple times, unable to get it to him. Now Rustad inside. Now it's batted away. I think they're looking for Adam Jack. And here come the Nuggets back the other way. Nice bounce pass. Tough shot, though, by Hadley as he hit the bottom of the backboard on that one.
Good defense over there by Adamchek, getting there. I think changed the shot just a little bit.
Yellow Jackets working around the perimeter. Near side, here's Reyes looking inside. Anderson, tough pass off the hands of Adamchek, out of bounds. 16-29 to go.
Everything just a little fast right now. And again, I have to believe it's that excitement of senior night, being on the floor. They just got to take a deep breath here, settle in, do what you do when you're playing in practice, and put the ball in the basket.
Now with the basketball, Lee. Over to Hadley on the cut. Shot blocked by Adamchek as he rises up and blocks that one away. The fans on their feet already waiting for that first bucket with a nice appreciative round of applause for that block by Adamchek.
Yeah, and everybody appreciates good defense, and that's back-to-back possessions by Adamchek, just changing the shot of the Nuggets.
Lee drives, jump stops, now kicks to the near side, and a foul on the Yellow Jackets. Reed Wilcox picks up his first.
And again, I think once you've been up and down the floor now a couple times, look for Coach Durkheising to call some sort of set so that rotation is going exactly where he wants it to go next time down the floor offensively.
Baseline inbound coming, Coleman Hoff for the Nuggets. Gets it to Skank, now comes all the way around the perimeter. Now there is Hadley. Near side, Lee. Lee bounce pass there, got it into the hands of Skank. He's one of the top players of this Hawley squad. Into the lane, he works, kicks it out. Hoff will now drive, shot clock at 3. To beat the buzzer on the shot clock, it's no good. On the shot attempt by Tucker Anderson, and the Yellow Jackets get the rebound. Well, one thing you talked about, Lance, the Nuggets seem to have slowed it down a little bit on offense. Moving the ball around, they used up the full 35 that time.
Yeah,
Reyes inside, sorry, Lance.
They're trying to hit that inside, and it's not there. I think they have to go short corner and pass back to that inside. You're correct, Jason. I see a calmer Hawley Nuggets team right now.
Well, you look at it going in the playoffs, the Nuggets are in a spot where they have nothing to lose. A three-pointer on its way. That's no good by Hadley. And they've had some good looks from outside, just unable to get him to go. We're still scoreless here from the Hive. Anderson with it. Both teams hoping the lid comes off the hoop shortly, as Reyes has it here. Anderson back to Reyes, thrown away.
And a change up there a little bit, I think, by the Nuggets. They went 3-2 zone that time. I don't think it was a true 1-2-2. I don't think they were trying to trap. 3-2, just giving the Yellow Jackets a different look, knowing they've been trying to go inside the paint. That short corner should be open for the Jackets.
And a steal, and now a foul there on Skank coming back. So both teams have a foul. Neither team has a bucket. 14:37 to go.
Getting the cardio up for the fans. Neither one's been able to sit down yet.
At what point do you just make that decision? I see some have given up. As Reyes has it, he'll take the three, and he'll hit the three. Dominic Reyes, the three-pointer for the Yellow Jackets, gives them the lead.
And there it was, inside, nice job. Stayed patient, passed out to the open Reyes. Nice job, young man, setting your feet and knocking down the three.
Skank drives baseline, drops it off, and Anderson gets his hand on it. Now they converge on Adamchek. He gets it out to Wilcox, and the Yellow Jackets have numbers coming back. Anderson with it. Now cross court to the corner. It's Rustad, a three. It's good. Nathan Rustad, a three-pointer. And the Yellow Jackets with 6 straight points.
And isn't it amazing? Once the lid comes off, it really comes off. But on this end, Austin Adamchek, deflection, block, couple rebounds. He's making his name and presence known here on this end of the floor.
Skank spins, goes to the hoop. Nice move and finish there by Jackson Skank.
Yeah, up and under. Tried and true, just always a good old-fashioned look.
Anderson drives to Wilcox, now to Rustad. Into the lane, loses it. And it goes up and out of bounds.
And I think Austin Adamczyk stole another possession there. He snuck in, and I think he was looking to bat it out of his hands. He never touched it. Yellow Jacket ball.
I think the officials had to say that the ball was tipped out of Rustad's hand as he went through the lane.
That could be too.
As Anderson has it. Wilcox with it. Like you said, Austin Adamczyk doing a lot of the little things right now for the Yellow Jackets. The senior. Here's Wilcox with it now to Reyes. Back to Wilcox. Reyes with it. Near side, Rustad behind the back. Pull-up jumper from him. No good. Long rebound, Adamczyk. Shot clock operator, a little errant tonight as that one goes off the back iron.
Again, nice little run by the Yellow Jackets. A 6-2 run. Now just continue to play defense.
Skank with it into the lane. Floater from him is good. He's quickly got 4. And it's now a 4-0 run by Hawley coming back on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard.
Yeah, you can see his athleticism. He just jumped up over the top and away we went.
Adamczyk with it now to Reyes. Now to Anderson at the elbow, brings it back out. Reyes with it. Back to Anderson. To the corner, a 3. It's good. Reed Wilcox. The 3 in the Yellow Jackets. Having a party from beyond the arc, have hit 3 3-pointers.
Great spacing by those 3 right there. Led to a nice open shot. They were either going to get short corner, 3-pointer. They took the 3.
Midtune answers. Hudson Midtune hits the 3, and it's 9-7. Reyes, quick, or Wilcox, excuse me. That one's out of bounds.
A little heat check there after you hit the first one. Again, Hawley Nuggets being more patient. They're still continuing to be patient. You can see they've got some kids who can score the basketball.
Nice screen set there by Gavin Groton at half court. That allows Hoff to get it set up. Skank with it. Skank against Adamczyk. Nice shot by Adamczyk holding his ground here. Near side with the pass to Midtune. Now comes up for Groton. Feeds down low to Skank. To the floor it goes. It's out of bounds off Hawley.
Great scramble there. Nice job. Reed Wilcox stayed active on the end, and the Yellow Jackets got to keep the basketball moving right now. Wilcox bringing the ball up. Again, they've kind of stayed in the set. It looks like, nope, still zone. Still zone. There should be some openings in this zone if the Yellow Jackets get that basketball moving.
Wilcox with it now. Over to Rustad. Drives. Wilcox thought about it. Closes with a pass. And now Anderson turnaround jumper. The line drive shot's no good. And the Nuggets will come back the other way. 9-7 your score on the Hilltop Lumber scoreboard. Approaching the 10:45 mark. And we'll have substitutions on the next whistle. A 3 on its way. Off the back iron. No good. Rustad the rebound. Nice drive here by Reyes. But he steps on the end line and steps out of bounds. Now Farrell, Thiel, Razor, and Zacharias will come in, and these seniors will get a nice round of applause for their effort here tonight on the senior night start. As we take a look at them go to the bench. Gave the Yellow Jackets some good minutes early as they lead by 2. Midtune with it, getting guarded now by Zacharias. Gavin Groton now to the far side, a 3 on its way, it's good. Rattling that one home is Elliott Lee. Yellow Jackets back the other way, here's Farrell with it. Farrell with it now. Pull up jumper, in and out, no good. Rebound grabbed by Groton. Here's Hoff with it. Up top it goes to Midtune. Jackson Skank into the lane. Nice spin move, but Razor right there to cut him off. Skank gets it back though. Nice feed, unable to finish, so.
Yeah, no, we just saw it at the exact same time. I thought you looked down, Jason, so I was going to help you out. Here's cross-court pass to Thiel.
He'll take the 3. That one's off the front of the iron.
A lot of hustle by the Nuggets right now at the start of this game, and I think that's a little bit how they're trying to make up for that maybe poorish start at their home place.
That one blocked away on the pass back. Yellow Jackets numbers back. Thiel back to Farrell. They'll set up. Zacharias now back to Farrell. Now Rustad has it. Razor down in the corner. Kicks it back up top to Farrell. Drives to the right side to Thiel. Down to Razor. Nice feed. Zacharias puts the ball on the floor. Draws the foul. And he'll go to the line at the Horace Mann Insurance and Investments free throw line. Fouls on Gavin Grunton is first.
I was waiting to see who that one was on. I thought maybe he was clean and the push came from the back, but must have got draped across his arms on the shot.
Zacharias gets the first. So for a moment there, I was thinking once he put that power dribble, that might have led to a block. Instead, it was a foul. Instead of going straight up into the basket. But Zacharias will shoot the seconds. We're knotted at 10 on the Hilltop Lumber scoreboard here, live from the Hive. Second free throw is good, gives the Yellow Jackets the lead. Here's Eddie Olson with it now over to Tucker Anderson. So both teams now going a little deeper in their benches. As now driving will be Lee, and he picks up a foul as Razor got him on the arm. Or excuse me, Rustad.
Yeah, that it looked clean, and Rustad, I think initial reaction thought it was clean, not seen that way by the official. Good job of just coming back and battling right here is Rustad, and again kicks it out of bounds.
That one was an interesting one that Hawley just let that go as there was three players going for the basketball. And Hawley lets it go out of bounds to get the call. Here's Olsen with it now. Near side for Tucker Anderson into the lane. Trying to step on remove there, and Razor's there for the block. Here's Rustad back the other way into traffic. Off the glass, it's good.
Well, interesting, the Nuggets are really trying to attack Razor. Razor's been pretty steady on the defensive end. I don't know, he's the guy I want to go at all the time.
Nice move by Groton in the lane, but the runner falls short. Thiel in transition, the three, no good. So far, Thiel off pace from his last game against the Nuggets. As it goes around the perimeter. Here's Anderson. Head fake there by Lee. Lee bounce pass near side. A little bit of contact on Groton. Now he goes cross court with it. Lee with it. Spins. Bounce pass up top. Olsen. Shot clock at 7. Pull up jumper is short off the iron by Groton. And the rebound grabbed by the Yellow Jackets. They come back the other way. Here's Thiel with it. And he gets it poked away, and a nice hustle play by Eddie Olson is unable to keep it in bounds as it goes out of bounds. 7:21 to go. Neither team has used a timeout in this first half as it's moving along quickly after the later start.
Well, and I think part of what you're seeing is you're seeing some youth from the Hawley Nuggets, and those guys want to make a name for themselves. They're diving after those loose balls as we see freshmen, couple sophomores in the game.
Those hustle-type plays will get you more time on the court as the season and future wears up. Feed to Razor, spins, goes up, tough shot, gets it to go, and has a chance for a three-point play at the line.
And that's what I was calling for earlier in the game, was that short corner. If you can get the ball to the free throw line, you saw where Razor kind of camped out about 10 to 12 feet off of the baseline. Now you've got room in there, and if they don't honor it, throw it to him. If they go to him, you've got an easy shot. So nice execution by the Yellow Jackets.
Free throw by Razor, that's offline. Tucker Anderson on the rebound after picking up the foul. He has the basketball. He will launch a three. That's off the back iron. Farrell losing his balance and control, and the basketball. Mid-tune into the lane, contested shot, no good. Hawley definitely wanting a foul on that one. They're not getting it. Pass to Thiel, nice acrobatic play to get it to Rustad, but the three is no good.
Well, and I think this is what you don't want to have happen if you're Hawley. Get into this helter-skelter game, plays into the way the Jackets really want to play the ball. I think now you got to get a set. Let's get a shot with about 10 seconds left on the clock, not 23.
Right on cue, Lance. They've slowed this possession down. The pass to the corner is no good on the shot there by Anderson. Farrell with it. And one thing that's helped, Hawley's gotten back quickly on defense tonight too.
They really have, and they're covering up with this zone.
Farrell the three. Gets it to roll and spin down for the bucket. The fourth three-pointer of the night for the Yellow Jackets, and now they have their biggest lead of the night, 18-10.
Yeah, definitely a danger zone right here for the Nuggets. You don't want this lead to extend where the Yellow Jackets really can put that pressure D on.
Anderson drives, gets it poked away, but it's a foul by Isaiah Farrell, his first. Subs coming in. Jackson Skank and Coleman Hoff back into the game for Hawley. Hudson Midtoon at the baseline, inbound up top. Hoff to Skank. Skank with Thiel on him. A nice shot by Thiel defensively, forcing Skank to give up the basketball. But he gets it back. Shot clock is at 5. He's going to have to throw something up, and he does just that. And he gets fouled on the arm by Tate Zacharias.
Yeah, and those are the toughest fouls to take. Obviously, you work really hard on defense for the whole shot clock, and then when it's winding down, you bail them out, send them to the Horseman Insurance and Investments free throw line, and here we go.
Stay tuned to our halftime show coming up. We'll have a preview on tomorrow's Section 8 AA quarterfinal between the Wadadena Deer Creek Wolverines and the Perham Yellowjackets. We'll also get you up to date on the Perham wrestlers that are in action in the individual tournament that rolls on today and concludes tomorrow, but some big matches going on here tonight as well. Second free throw from the Horseman free throw line for Jackson Skank is good. Tough loss last night for the Laker hockey team as Farrell drive shot no good, rebound tapped around. They had a heck of a battle with the War Road Warriors, who are going back to state once again, dropping that one 3-0 with an empty net goal. Down near side, Hadley with it now. Anderson spins. Here's Hoff. Thought about it, passed it up, and sent dishes, and the three is no good. Contact after the shot by Hadley, and they'll play on. Thiel. Farrell looking things over. Yellow Jackets, not too much movement. Thiel open, the look for three is good. Cannot give Cypress Thiel that much space, and it's now a 10-point game. And there is the first timeout of the game on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard. Yellow Jackets by 10.
It's not necessary to build your business in Perham, Minnesota to be successful. But it sure does help. Hammers Construction, your vision, our team.
At Hilltop Lumber, we help plan, supply, and deliver dreams.
We are family owned and operated, serving the Lakes area since 1988. Though Hilltop Lumber is our name, we're much more than that. We provide superior consulting and design, accurate estimates, thorough product knowledge, and on-time delivery. We have a full range of building supplies from windows, doors, decking, and siding to hardware, tools, paints, and stains. Take the stress out of building and let us help you find the perfect products for your project. Hilltop Lumber. We help plan, supply, and deliver dreams.
Welcome back to the Hive. Coleman Hoff just hits a three-pointer out of the timeout, and a nice play drawn up by head coach Nathan Stoa. Helps cut the lead to 7 as it goes down low to Rustad. Rustad brings it back up top, thrown away in the backcourt. We have a backcourt violation on the Yellow Jackets, so timeout pays dividends for head coach Nathan Stowe, the veteran coach of the Hawley Nuggets.
Yeah, good possession. You put a couple of them here. I think that's what you're going to need if you're the Nuggets. Try to get this lead down here right before half.
Hoff now on the handoff and a bump on Farrell. That's his second. 3:42 to go in our opening half. Much closer game than the first meeting, which we all anticipated here tonight. As Mika Leonard will check in. Tonight they honored the seniors here at the Hive. Some of them playing their second game of the day. One non-station as it was part of the Best Buddies event, which you could go find on our YouTube feed, is a three-pointer hit from the corner by Brody Hadley.
Boy, this corner has been the spot for the Hawley Nuggets here to dig themselves back into this game. Two nice wide open looks.
Razor to Anderson. Anderson off the glass. And Brayden Anderson with his first bucket of the night. And it's back to 6. Hoff hands it off now with the basketball. Evan Skank. Evan Skank tries. Fall away. No good. And a quick shot. Yellowjackets back the other way. Leonard with it. Now to Rustad. Thought about it. Now finds Steele. To Anderson. Down low. Razor. Razor to the hoop strong.
Well, you want to take a picture or a video of how to beat a 2-3 zone. Right there it was. Nice ball movement, head fakes. They put it all together in that one, the Yellowjackets.
Skank will take a 3 and hit the 3. Evan Skank hits the 3, and the three-point shot is keeping Hawley in this one as they trail by 5. Razor thought about it. Now will knife through. Look for help, find it in Anderson. Kick outside. Leonard, the straight-on 3, no good. Rebound to Jackson Skank. And the Nuggets have a chance to cut it to either 2 or 3 on this possession. Jackson Skank with it. Spins. Nice move to the hoop and puts it up and in with the right hand on the outside and gets it in. Now to Razor, who's blocked by Skank. Now it's tied up in a hook, and the foul is going to be on Coleman Hoff. Hawley's arguing that Razor was the one that had Hoff hooked. But they call it on Hoff.
Well, it'd be fun to rewind that one and play it because it did almost look like as Hoff's arm went in to get the ball.
And they're saying he's shooting as of right now. They're going to discuss, and
no,
it's on the floor. Everyone's lining up like a free throw.
Here's no way he was going up. And I think really Razor did cinch down on that arm and didn't allow it to relieve. Now we're in a scramble situation.
1:48 to go. Tough pass. Thiel gets it. Thiel, nice move into the lane. Goes to the hoop and finishes for 2 and has a chance at a three-point play.
So tough when he gets that. You got to honor that three-point shot like you talked about earlier, and then all of a sudden he kind of looks at that 3 and then gets you on his hip, and then it's tough to catch up to him.
Thiel saw that there was a wide open lane and no toll for him, so he finishes at the hoop and gets the three-point play at the Horseman Insurance and Investment free throw line. Three-pointer off the back iron, couple of bounces. Razor to the floor. Zacharias sits free now. And out of all that, they're going to call a foul on Evan Skank. I thought for sure, you can't really call a jump ball when it's 2 Yellowjackets with it.
It was a scrum down there. There was bodies on the floor, and it was a mess, and I think it was the last push. There probably was fouls before that. It was the last one that got caught, which is usually what happens.
You could tell it's a heated rivalry between the Yellowjackets and the Nuggets, and we're the final regular season game, so you know intensity is going to rise up a little bit more at the playoffs right around the corner.
Well, and to be honest, Hawley probably got embarrassed a little bit at their home place. They're trying to make up for it right now with physicality and just straight out hustle.
Quick 3 by Rustad, no good, and Skank the rebound. Coleman Huff hands it off. Nice drive, left hand, good. And a kiss off the glass for Elliott Lee. Back the other way, under a minute to go to the corner, Rustad. Nice close there by Lee, doesn't allow the three, but to go inside to Razor and gets it up and in. Quick first half, shot clock, 0.4 differential is my guess. We all know my skill with the math. And it goes here near side, it comes back on the baseline. Up top it goes there for Lee. You can hear head coach Nathan Silva say, make it a good one. We only need one, indicating he wants that last shot. Skank with it. Tough pass inside, and it's a turnover. The exact opposite of what the Nuggets needed.
And again, you try to make too perfect a pass to get that to go. I think we're going to.
We have a stoppage, the shot clock and the game clock. Shot clock should be off. It said 8.
So fair enough. I didn't know if Coach Durkheising was going to call a timeout. I know you can't advance in high school, but I thought maybe he was going to draw up something.
Leonard with it. They trap on him. Gets to Zacharias to beat the buzzer. It's no good. And at the half, the Yellowjackets take a 30-24 first half lead. We'll be back with their halftime show coming up next on the 549 Media Network.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, you want someone local and experienced. EOT Insurance Agency has been serving the community for over 40 years, insuring home, auto, farms, businesses, and all your recreational toys. As an independent agency, we don't work for just one company, we work for you. EOT Insurance Agency, local, experienced, and always on your side.
Lakes Community Cooperative is proud to support Yellow Jacket activities and our entire community. From propane and fuel to feed, HVAC, country stores, auto shops, a meat market, and more, LCC is your one-stop cooperative for farm, home, and business needs. Locally owned and trusted for generations, Lakes Community Cooperative is committed to powering our communities and serving you every day. Visit lakescommunitycoop.com to learn more about your cooperative and the many ways we can serve you.
McCall Construction is the Lakes area full-service construction management company, offering a truly personalized experience. From dream homes to commercial spaces, McCall Construction focuses on putting you first with experienced value engineering that delivers on your vision and surpasses your expectations. Whether you already have a plan or you're just getting started, give them a call. McCall Construction will make the entire process so much easier. Call them at 218-346-7070 or check them out on Facebook.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Why would you wander around a warehouse store looking for paint when you could just swing by your neighborhood Ace? In addition to Ace's award-winning service, we have top-rated paint brands. Plus, our color matching technology allows us to match any color. So stop wandering and start painting. Head to your neighborhood Ace today.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware. You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware, right here in downtown Perham.
Yes, garbage is gross, but here at Steve's Sanitation, we are your trash experts with experience to back it up. At Steve's Sanitation, we know how to schedule your trash pickups without missing a beat, and we have been doing it for over 30 years in Perham and the Lakes area. Steve's Sanitation has been voted the best garbage service in the Lakes area since 2019. With 30 dedicated employees, we're here to take care of your trash. For more information, call us at 218-346-4834 or visit our website at stevesanitation.com.
Since 1980, more families have trusted Jack Chivers Realty than anyone else in the Lakes area. I'm Blake Olson, the owner of Jack Chivers Realty. Our dedicated agents have a deep understanding of the area.
We live here and our kids go to school here. Let us find the perfect home for you and your family, or lean on our knowledge and marketing to sell your home. Find out how Chivers delivers right here in Perham. Reach out today and start packing. JackChiversRealty.com.
Welcome back into the Hive. Halftime rolling on here on the 549 Media Network. And Lance, a busy few days for the Yellow Jackets, and I know you're keeping a very close eye on the Yellow Jacket wrestlers who are competing in the individual portion now. They had wrapped up a heck of a run to the team portion on Wednesday and Thursday.
Absolutely, and I'll try to keep it as brief as I can and go through as much as I can. The team finished 5th, which is an awesome feat for them, coming in unranked unseeded into the team tournament. They lost to Piers in a nail biter. Could have went either way. Nice job there, but turned around, beat Totino Grace, and then beat a really good Scott West team for 5th place finish for the team. Nice job to Coach Vetch and all of his staff on a really nice team portion right there. The Yellow Jacket Wrestlers sent 7 into individuals. 4 of those are out right now. Dresden Wakescheid unfortunately ran into a really stacked bracket, and he is out along with Peyton Trout and Carson Zize. They all are out being in double elimination. They have been defeated twice, and along with Tristan Larson, who got defeated. So those 4 wrestlers, hats off to you. Great season. It's been fun watching you. They are out of the tournament. In wrestlebacks, Sam Royko, a 9th grader, has a couple more matches to go here, and it gets to be a long haul when you lose early and you have to come back. His next match, he's 3-1 now on his state tournament. He has got Gabe Park out of St. Paul Johnson, 38-3 on the season for Gabe Park. So Sam Royko doing an excellent job, giving himself a chance to get into those placing rounds. In a few minutes here, we're getting dangerously close to Tegan Detloff taking the mat in the semifinal round. So Tegan Detloff, Eli Royko, both undefeated so far. Both 2-0 and going into the semifinals. Tegan Detloff was the 3rd seed. He's going to take on Destin Skelly from Grand Rapids, 39-8 on the season. He's a sophomore. He upset the number 2 rated wrestler, Silas, out of Simley in the last round. So Detloff gets Skelly from Grand Rapids. Eli Royko, the number 3 seed, takes on the number 2 seed Joe Cruzy from Totino Grace, 40-3 on the season. That's going to be a great matchup as well. So Detloff, Eli Royko still in the semifinals looking for a berth. We'll let you know as soon as we know. Sam Royko still coming through the wrestleback. So Yellow Jackets having a really nice showing down in the cities at Grand Casino Arena. I'm getting it. Hats off to Coach Vetch, Section 8AA head coach of the year, and Kyle Trout, the assistant Section AA coach of the year down there, and along with the rest of their staff. So hats off to the wrestlers. Let's keep it going, man.
They're in action and hoping, like you said, to keep it rolling. We'll keep you updated as much as we can. We have a great graphic of the Section 8AA girls basketball tournament that we'll wait to put up on the screen after the performance is done here at halftime. The Yellow Jackets on the boys' side of things leading Hawley 30-24. Cypress Steele with 6, Cade Razor with 6 to lead the way for the Yellow Jackets. Leading the way for Hawley is Jackson Skink with 7 points. As the halftime show rolls on here from the Hive, we'll take a quick look now at our Section 8 AA girls basketball bracket. Tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, the Yellow Jackets take on Wadena Deer Creek, a rematch from a section championship game from a few years ago, and a rematch from an earlier game that was pretty close and tight earlier in the season, so it should be a fun one. Action starts at 7. We'll have a pregame show roughly 15 minutes to 20 minutes prior coming up tomorrow night on that one. Other good games in the region. DGF taking on Hawley, Monaga taking on Pelican Rapids, and Frazee taking on East Grand Forks. Those are your games taking place tomorrow. We'll take a break, come back, and the halftime show rolls on from the Hive.
From the plains of North and South Dakota to the lakes of Minnesota, one remarkable creature thrives, the cold climate heat pump. It cools when it's hot, heats when it's not, and uses far less energy than traditional systems. Those who welcome one into their habitat enjoy year-round comfort, generous rebates, and bills that nearly hibernate. Cold climate heat pumps, cooling, heating, and saving all year. That's efficient comfort. Powered by Otter Tail Power Company.
Since 1955, Esser Plumbing and Heating has been keeping homes and businesses comfortable across the Lakes area. From residential and commercial new construction to plumbing and HVAC service, our skilled technicians bring knowledge, experience, and a friendly smile to every job. When comfort matters, trust the team your neighbors have counted on for generations. Call 877-882-4822 or visit EsserPlumbingandHeating.com. Esser Plumbing and Heating. Trusted people, trusted service.
Horseman Investments and Insurance can help you with your retirement planning goals and insurance protection needs. Kyle Van Dyke and his team provides educated retirement solutions, wealth management strategies, inheritance and legacy planning, and personalized auto, homeowners, and life insurance protection plans. We are here for your lifelong financial wellness. To set up an appointment, call Kyle Van Dyke at 218-236-6665 or email at kyle.vandyke@horseman.com.
At KLN Family Brands, culture isn't just something we talk about, it's who we are. Since 1964, teamwork, innovation, and care have guided us in everything we do, from our facilities to the communities that we serve. We believe the world is better when we care for others. Here, you're not just part of a team, you're part of a family. KLN Family Brands. We challenge, we grow, we inspire.
KLN Family Brands.
Welcome back to the Hive as we take a live look in at the Yellowjackets getting ready for the second half. We thank you for tuning in. As we talk about that girls game tomorrow night, it's going to be a fun one. Two teams have kind of grown into a nice little rivalry, and one of the key players for the Wolverines was absent in that first meeting. We anticipate that she will be back tomorrow night, and that's Jada Dykoff, and she plays a big role for the Wolverines.
Yeah, it should be a fun night. Playoffs bring out the best in everybody, and I look for the Yellowjackets to be ready as well. Maybe a couple new wrinkles in as well as you go through the tournament. It's a great time of year when we get to March Madness.
Dykoff family probably putting on a lot of miles as Josh playing for the Kansas Jayhawks at U.S. Bank Arena as the three-pointer is no good. They've taken on the Gophers in a 4-game set. Jayhawks won the first one. Three-pointer on its way. That's off the iron, no good. And another rebound, a nice possession for Hawley, but unable to get the shot to go with Skank, and a rebound for the Yellowjackets. Now Farrell with it as they redirect. Zacharias now. Now it looks like a 1-3-1 look. And the switch from Hawley is driving and finishing is Farrell at the hoop. He's now got 5.
And I expect to see Yellowjackets try to speed this game up a little bit, get the Hawley Nuggets on their heels. Don't let them set up in that zone. That's been really effective for them so far.
Out of the near side, a head fake there by Lee, comes back outside. Here's Hoff now with the feed over the corner, back to the lead, looking to drive in the lane. Gets the defender to clear, and a 3 on its way. That's no good. Rebound, Skank. He's fouled. He'll shoot 2.
Well, and that back screen was really successful there. I thought they were going to get Razor on running through the back screen. They didn't call the foul, but what it did was make Razor hesitate, and then it was an open board, open season for the Nuggets to go get that.
Skank hit the Horseman free throw line. 16:48 to go. The free throw is good. He's got 8 to lead all scorers tonight.
It's a nice player. He can shoot it outside enough to get himself open inside, and he's athletic, and he jumps off of 2 feet really, really well.
One of 4 seniors on this Hawley squad. Now has 9 points, cuts the lead to 6.
Little full court pressure, just kind of trying to get the Yellowjackets from not getting into their offense as quickly.
Zacharias now. Razor on the baseline, drives to the hoop. Fights through contact, gets his own rebound, put back no good, and another offensive board, and this time he's fouled and gets the and one opportunity. You know, he's a little happy that he's going to the line, but I think he's upset that he missed the first 2. and has a 3-point play opportunity here for Razor. Now is 8 points.
Well, we talked about it in our earlier basketball game, filling the stat book. That's what it did right there. Offensive board. The only thing that it really hurts is your field goal percentage.
3-point play is good, and Razor now has 9 for the Yellow Jackets. The lead is 35-26 at 9.
Are we sure? Just double checking.
No plus 10 as it goes to the corner. Driving baseline, the floater is good. Nice move there. Tucker Anderson is bullying his way into the lane and getting that to go.
Well, I think the difference tonight is there's been an answer by the Nuggets. Every time there's a little bit of run, here's that change of defense again, even a little different look. Now they're trapping on everything, just keeping the Yellow Jackets enough out of rhythm. Nice work there by the Hawley coaching staff.
And also the confidence, Lance, to build on that a little bit, the confidence of hitting some threes and seeing them go down and knowing that, hey, now you're in a game with this Perham squad. Field, nice feed down low, Razor, it's there, and he finishes again.
Boy, that's a tough pass to make, and he made it look so easy. They're pretty dynamic when they get that 1-2 punch going right there.
Lee drives, poked away, but it's a foul on Zacharias, and that's his third. That'll make head coach Grant Durkeisen go to the bench, and he's going to go to Braden Anderson.
And I think the Yellow Jackets are continuing to kind of be in disbelief that that's a foul, but they're calling every punch at the basketball a foul tonight. So the first couple I can understand, hey, it hasn't been called as much. Now you know you got to stop doing it. You got to make that adjustment.
Lee, tough shot through contact, no good. Now it's just stolen away by Lee, and he puts it up and in. It's now a 7-point game. Farrell now. Over to Anderson, back to Farrell. Over to Rustad on the near side. Farrell drives, drops it off. Rustad unable to pull the trigger. He'll drive into the lane. Razor. He is fouled. And Razor will go back to the free throw line, 1 of 2 on the night.
I love the Razors getting to the free throw line, Jason, and I don't want this to sound super selfish, but I'm waiting for Razor now to figure out they're triple teaming me. I can look and kick one way or the other, and I'm going to get a good look for my teammate, or I can resettle back in, and they can hit me again, and I'm going to get a layup. I love him getting to the free throw line. I love that he's playing downhill. But as he continues to grow, he's going to be dynamic when he kind of feels that presence of that defense clenching down on him.
Razor's good. 2 of 2, 3 of 4 on the night. His free throw line percentage has been going upwards. Coming into the night, 56.8%, and keep going 3 of 4. That number's going to go up even more.
Nice to have a big man that can shoot free throws, I tell you, when you can draw those fouls in the lane.
Now Lee working inside. Thiel on him. Thiel gets the block. Rust at the board, but the turnover. Hoff had a cutter, didn't find him. Instead, it's Farrell. And he's going to race back the other way, go to the hoop. Nice block there by Anderson. Here's Skank back the other way. Skank and that extra step. He lost his footing, and it leads to a travel. 14-12 to go.
Yeah, neither team getting in real good rhythm right now, and I think if you're Coach Durkeisen, a little bit of the credit goes here to Coach Stoa and changing up defenses. You got to find that magic offense right now that gets your guys back in rhythm.
Well, you know, it's one of the issues too, Lance. I think we touched on it, is the pace of the game. Hawley's really done a nice job slowing it down, forcing the Yellow Jackets to settle into a half-court game.
And they're covering up the threes with this zone. That's what you have to do. Very nice.
And Razor again with the finish. Makes it an 11-point game, but you can just see the feel that a little bit of a run here could pretty much take the wind out of the sails for the Nuggets. Driving Anderson. On Anderson, hands it off to Skank. Skank gets bumped, now kicks it outside Lee. And now there's going to be a foul going through on that screen. That gets the Nugget bench a little energized as that foul is on Cypress Steele.
Well, since we have a little break in time here that we can talk about, I just have to mention, you talked about it off air. I'm going to talk about it on air. Cypress Steele really seeing the floor so well right now. You can almost count those points as his as he's giving layups to his teammates. That's huge for the Yellow Jackets.
Skanka 3. Misses everything. Rustad gets the loose change. Farrell with it. Now has Thiel. Thiel open for 3. It's good. Cypress Thiel. It's the 3. 44-30. Jackets by 14. And now we have a whistle. An official stoppage. We might have a sideline warning. Or blood. We had a stoppage.
I'm pretty sure it was sideline warning there.
Oh, they're calling the trainer. I believe it's blood.
There we go. Yep.
And it's on Jackson Skank. He'll exit and get tended to. And now it's thrown away in the backcourt, but saved by Elliott Lee. Three-pointer from the far side. It's good. Nice three-pointer by Brody Hadley. And the three-pointer makes it an 11-point game. Rustad to Razor. Back to Rustad. And he answers with a 3 of his own.
And there's, I talk about Razor feeling the double team. He does exactly what I was talking about. So hats off to you, Mr. Razor. You found your open teammate. There's no better feeling when you're a three-point shooter than that.
And Rustad was there, if you know what I'm saying, as here's Anderson with it now. Pass tapped to the floor, and a held ball is called. With 12:07 to go here in the second half. Eddie Olson checks in for Hawley, 12:07 to go. Field gets the bounce pass. Farrell, tough pass, tapped away right in the hands of Rustad. Quick reflexes there. That one was tipped right to his hands.
If I was on the floor, we'd been stopping for blood.
And Rustad hits another 3. That leads to a timeout. Yellow Jackets by 17 on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard. We'll be back.
You have big ideas, and we know your local business is the backbone of our community. Your next big idea deserves local support from friends and neighbors. United Community Bank is here to support and grow local ideas with local businesses. Let's build something together this year and thrive in 2020. Ideas deserve local lenders, and when you bank locally, community is the whole point. United Community Bank, your local business. From Frazee Dent, ucbankmn.com, member FDIC, NMLS number 421829.
Perham Health is here to take care of you, to keep you crushing it. Broken bone? We'll fix it. New baby? We'll deliver. We've heard that. And yes, we can help. From life's big moments to the annoyingly sick ones, our providers have the expertise and compassion to handle it all. Perham Health, so you can keep on hitting it.
They go where you go. They're your wingman. Your, I should get this thing checked out support system. Who knows? They may even be your +1. Or should we say +4? These are your tires. Small town, large city, winter, summer. Every destination and every type of weather. At OK Tire Store and Service, we go the extra mile so you can add some extra miles. See us for tires, preventative maintenance, and more. OKTireInc.com.
Welcome back as they drive to the hoop to the Nuggets. A three-pointer from the corner, short. Rebound tapped out to head coach Nathan Stoa. And he just bumps that ahead.
And I'm really surprised the way the game has played out that they didn't hit that 3, because it seems like every time the Yellow Jackets really extend this lead, it has been a big three-pointer by the Hawley Nuggets to keep them in. This is the Yellow Jackets' time. I think you want to see precise offense, get a good shot, start to really expand this lead.
Well, this is the time if you're the Yellow Jackets, you take away all hope, and one way to do it is go inside to Cade Razor, who gets the foul And we'll have a chance at a 3-point play. Foul is on Hudson Midtune. And Razor at the line. Continues that run at the line. 4 in a row at the Horseman free throw line. Now Sam Dale into the game. And last game he brought some instant offense and highlights with a pair of dunks that really got the Hive rocking. That's when the Yellowjackets kind of started leaking out a little bit, knowing they had the advantage on the boards. Midtune driving inside, Anderson off his feet, the bucket's good, and a foul. You kind of saw that one coming when Anderson left his feet. That opened it up for Midtune, and he puts it up and in.
Well, really good head fake by Midtune. It was shoulders, head, everything on the up, and it just got Anderson thinking he was going to the basket. Now a chance for that 3-point play.
The Horseman free throw line, it's good. Midtune now has 6. Full court pressure, so Hawley's changing it up a little bit. Anderson gets the high arcing pass, but he drugged the foot in a treble.
Well, early in that, you might have missed a Showtime dunk right there because nobody was guarding Sam Dale at about the HOL, and if you would have punted it to him, I think he would have been able to throw it down. So Yellow Jackets might have missed an opportunity there and then turned the ball over as well.
Inside now, they kick it back out. Now with it there, Lee. Now around Olsen. Eddie Olsen off the screen. Gets around the defender, but it's closed off nicely by Anderson. Spin in the lane, kick to the corner. Lee steps into a 3. That's off the side, tipped. And then also it bounced where Dale was standing out of bounds and caught it out of bounds.
And now they're going to call shot clock violation.
I believe because it didn't hit anything.
It didn't, yes.
So the violation must have occurred before it was out of bounds.
There was a lot in that package to unpack, and I'm not really sure that it ended up, but for the Yellow Jacket, and I think neither coaching staff's making a move, so it must have been the right call.
Rustad gets across half court. Now to Anderson. Farrell looked inside. Now outside, Thiel the 3. No good. Dale the rebound. In strong, up and in off the glass for Sam Dale.
And the best thing there about Dale was he kept his feet about him and didn't get the travel when he was trying to absorb that contact and then go up for the nice shot.
Here's Lee with it. Into the lane against Thiel, and a foul. The bucket will not count. Foul before the shot. They call the foul on Braden Anderson. He got his arm in there. Thiel's defense was clean. It was Anderson on the reach. Baseline inbound for Hawley. Here's Lee. Comes all the way around the perimeter. With it, Hadley back up top for Elliott Lee. Tough pass near side, but it's corralled by Eddie Olsen. He will drive baseline, reverse. Nice move and finish for Eddie Olsen.
Use the rim to protect the ball and not let the Yellow Jackets get to it.
Tough play there. Zacharias gets it back. Rustad, the 3. In and out, no good. Dale, the rebound up strong and finishes again.
Again, quick hands by Dale is leading to that, and he's able to get off the floor so fast there's no opportunity to get a block on there.
Out of the near side. Olsen. To Groton to the corner for Lee. Thiel close. That's been one of the keys. The Yellow Jackets, for the most part, closing on the shooters right away, not giving them much from the outside, especially in the second half. Now to the floor, Zacharias. Dale tying it up to the floor, Dale, and he gets a steal. Up ahead to Farrell, now to Rustad. Rustad throws it off the rim and off the backboard. Unable to get the dunk.
Well, and Coach Stoa, I'll hold that thought for a second, really wanted to travel as that was taken, but good hustle here, and the Hawley Nuggets are playing really hard right now.
And now Zacharias with the block on Groton. And a double dribble is called on Farrell with 8:18 to go. This is one of those moments in the game I think both teams just need to take a deep breath.
I'm not so sure a timeout wouldn't be good for everybody in this situation. Neither coach wants to be the one to call it, obviously, and use it. Officials are going to communicate here as to what's going on, but a lot of activity by coaching staffs trying to help out the officials working together, and ultimately the kids got a little out of control in that spurt as well. So a lot going on right now.
Being trained to know what the officials are discussing here. They called the double dribble on Farrell. They're going to go to the scorer's table. First, they're going to go to head coach Grant Durkheising. He'll get an explanation, and we'll continue on. As Hudson Midtoon will get a sideline inbound.
And everything must have been okay. It just checked out. There wasn't much of an argument there.
Now pressure on with the basketball, Olsen. And a foul on Farrell.
I believe that's number 3 on him. And again, might be one of those things that really has to get cleaned up before section time. I don't think you want your point guard in foul trouble at any point in the games coming up.
Now to the corner, now up top it goes. Driving with the ball fake is Groton, and he gets the floater to go. Gavin Groton, his first points of the night.
They've stuck with this pressure, and actually they've had a little success up till that one where Cypress Steele just took it on his own of really getting the Yellow Jackets out of rhythm, and there it was. Travel just going a little too fast.
Tate Zacharias called for the travel. Some, if you tuned in earlier today, they did not blow the whistle on it during the Best Buddies competition. Tate Zacharias and Nathan Rust had the officials today.
Man, that was so fun. It was fun to call it with you, and the excitement of this hive was really rocking at that time, and what a great event.
I've not heard a louder applause except for the one for the mayor of Butler today. Isaac Hendricks is getting that bucket there with Jackson Skank. Back to 15 now, and now a foul there on Eddie Olsen.
And I'm pretty sure you can live with that if you're Hawley. You're trying to get the Yellow Jackets to play faster than what they wanted to, and it's kind of working. It doesn't look that way as 57-42 on the scoreboard, but they've done a nice job of changing these defenses, keeping the Yellow Jackets out of rhythm.
Really, they just have not had that answer for Cade Razor on the baseline post. And there now Rustad drives. He's fouled on the mouth. They're going to count the basket, I believe. So they do count it.
Continuation on that one again, and the foul was to the face, the hand to the face, so it wasn't on the arm, wasn't body contact.
Russ at the Horseman free throw line gets that to go. Off to the corner, a quick three. Rolls off the top of the lid, and the Yellow Jackets outlet and back the other way. Rustad goes up and draws the foul and lays it up and in. Has a chance at a three-point play. Fouls on Hudson Midtoon as Rustad now starting to fill up the scorebook here in the second half in the final regular season home game for the senior class. He was energized in our post-game interview on Tuesday nights. Evan Skank into the game for Hawley. 16 points on the night for Rustad, 11 of them in this second half. Lance, I know you're taking a look at the wrestlers. And do you have an update by chance?
I will shortly.
Sounds good as Rustad hits the second, or the only free throw to make it the three-point play. It's 63-42. Around the perimeter, a three from the corner is good. Hitting that one is Tucker Anderson, and that will lead to a timeout. We'll take it with him here on the 549 Media Network.
At Joe Foltz Construction, quality and integrity aren't just words, they're our commitment. Since 2004, our owner-operator-led team of skilled craftsmen has brought dream homes, commercial spaces, and major remodels to life across Lakes Country. We guide you through every step, from custom design and accurate estimates to construction and a 10-year warranty that shows we build for life. Your vision is our blueprint. Joe Foltz Construction, craftsmanship you can trust. Visit us in Perham or online at joelfoltzconstruction.com.
Central Market, the fresh place in Perham and Detroit Lakes, offering the freshest meat, produce, bakery, and deli products possible with great value for your money. A visit to Central Market is a journey into freshness. You'll always be able to find a wide variety of items that will result in the perfect meal for your family and friends. Begin with their meat department, and whether it's succulent fruit and vegetables, fresh baked specialties from their bakery, or the convenience of fresh deli selections. Central Market is the fresh place for your family. Go Yellowjackets!
Welcome back into the Hive, live from the cities. Tegan Detloff, hats off to you. To the finals he goes. Sudden victory win, 7-4. He will take on Peyton Herbst from Totino Grace. He comes with a record of 38-5. Good luck, Tegan Detloff and the Yellow Jackets, state finalist.
And best of luck to him tomorrow. If you're looking to watch that match, NSPN.TV, they'll have the coverage. Make sure to tune in to them as they provide state tournament coverage.
And we should get an Eli Royko update as well, Jason. I'll let you know on that. He's one match away. He'll be on mat 7 coming up, taking on Cruzy from Totino Grace. So again, Totino Grace, Perham Yellowjackets, a lot of interest happening right here in the state wrestling.
Well, the Eagles might be tired of seeing the Yellowjackets as that free throw off the back iron after the foul by Anderson. Yellowjackets go 1 of 2, but most importantly, they lead 64-45 as we approach the 6-minute mark here from the Hive. Make sure to stay tuned to our KLN Family Brands postgame show, 3-pointer offline. We'll recap the wrestling for you. We'll get you set up for tomorrow night's broadcast. Take a quick guess at what we think the seeds might be for the 8AA Boys Tournament, which kicks off on Wednesday night, which could be another busy week of hoops for the Yellow Jackets and our voices on the 549 Media Network, which we're always looking forward to. And a technical foul has been called on the bench of the Hawley Nuggets. You can kind of see that one building. And the Nugget fans are not happy. And right now, watching things on the sideline, I could potentially almost see another one coming, but don't think that's going to happen because the repercussions that could come from a second technical foul with the playoffs looming. Thiel will shoot.
Well, it would have been different if it would have been on a player. Now you would have 2 bench ones, which does change some things, and Thiel steps up and hits the first one.
And now with that technical foul, that means head coach Nate So is saddled to the chair. And the free throw is good. And this is my general take on that. It doesn't really, it's not going to stop a guy from talking. And that's just a general, not saying anything about Coach Stoa. That's
Oh, and overall, in general, there will be a lot under the breath as you go by, and they're not going to stop coaching their kids. So again, carry on.
And Isaiah Farrell to the hoop strong. And the Yellow Jackets starting to pull away, leading at 68-45. Evan Skank with it now. Comes back up top. They work it around the perimeter. A head fake there by Anderson. Here's Hoff. Launches off the front iron. Razor the rebound. A lot of pressure in the backcourt. Nico Leonard gets it across the timeline. And gets it to Farrell. Farrell drives, dishes to Razor. The double comes to him. Dribbles out a little bit. They still trap. Now Thiel finds Leonard. Leonard kicks out to Rustad. Rustad has time, sets his feet, and hits the three. And the lead continuing to grow for the Yellow Jackets. You talked about it midway through the half, Lance. This is one of those runs that the Yellow Jackets kind of needed to go on and put this game away and get set for the playoffs. Three-pointer good by Coleman Hoff. That'll lead to a timeout. We'll be back.
Since 1980, more families have trusted Jack Chivers Realty than anyone else in the Lakes area. I'm Blake Olson, the owner of Jack Chivers Realty. Our dedicated agents have a deep understanding of the area.
We live here, and our kids go to school here. Let us find the perfect home for you and your family, or lean on our knowledge and marketing to sell your home. Find out how Chivers delivers right here in Perham. Reach out today and start packing. JackChiversRealty.com.
Yellow Jackets up 71-48 with the basketball. Drive in Rustad. A corner three is good. Nathan Rustad hits the triple. And the Yellow Jackets expand the lead. Now feed inside. Shot no good there by Midtune. Yellow Jackets now starting to leak out. Farrell trying to get in the dunk show. Just a little short, and now an aggressive foul and a spike of a basketball. Foul is going to be, no, it's not a foul. They saw a held ball as the call. Nuggets get possession. Lee with it to the near side, into the hands and out of the hands of Evan Skank. He goes in the lane, nice feed down low, fall away. Gets the roll there for Coleman Hoff. 74-50 the score, approaching about 3 minutes to go. Farrell drives, feed there for Austin Adamczyk, shot blocked. Here's Midtune. Hands it off. 4 lead to the near side. A 3 for Evan Skank is off the front iron. Rebound corralled. Yellow Jackets leaking out again. Farrell to the hoop. Rustad the putback. Timeout called by the Yellow Jackets. They'll take a break. We will as well.
80-90% of this world goes to a 8-to-5 job, and they get to slave away to barely get by. We have the opportunity to go put in the work and be able to change people's lives. Be the less than 1% in this business. Everyone in this room has the opportunity for growth. Everyone in this room has the opportunity to go protect a bunch of people. Be that person today.
If you're self-motivated and disciplined, this is the opportunity for you. Call Dan Persons at 218-259-0741 for more information.
Since 1955, Esser Plumbing and Heating has been keeping homes and businesses comfortable across the Lakes area. From residential and commercial new construction to plumbing and HVAC service, our skilled technicians bring knowledge, experience, and a friendly smile to every job. When comfort matters, trust the team your neighbors have counted on for generations. Call 877-882-4822 or visit EsserPlumbingandHeating.com. Esser Plumbing and Heating. Trusted people, trusted service.
Odds are there's an ace right in your neighborhood. With expert advice and the right tools to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock. With people who know their stuff. Welcome to the Home Convenience Store.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware. You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware, right here in downtown Perham.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Welcome back to the Hive. A drive inside. The ball gets tapped out of bounds. Well, the baseline inbound for the Nuggets. Hoff with it. Inbounds pass. Drive into the hoop. And a bump there will send Gavin Groton to the free throw line. He'll be shooting 1-1 at the Horseman free throw line, as Austin Adamczyk picks up the foul. Free throw is good. He gets the second now from the line. Groton gets the second to go. Anderson will inbound near side. Zacharias with it. Now to Anderson. They push the ball up court quickly. Now to Zacharias. He drives, lays it up. No good. Rebound grabbed by the Yellowjackets after the steal. Here's Zacharias. Back to Wolkosh. Lines up a three. It's no good. Rebound grabbed inside. Reyes looking. Backs down the defender off the glass. It's good. For Dominic Reyes, he now has 5 points on the night. Now to the corner. Three-pointer on its way, no good. Rebound grabbed by Adamczyk. Tough pass there. Now goes to Zacharias. Down low, Adamczyk left open. Can't get it to go. Gets the rebound, goes left-handed, finishes. Now we got a time on the floor. I'll take it with him.
It's not necessary to build your business in Perham, Minnesota to be successful. But it sure does help. Hammers Construction. Your vision, our team.
Interested in working somewhere where you can grow and make a difference? Join the team at Tuffy's Pet Food, part of KLN Family Brands. For over 60 years, we've been crafting high-quality pet food with care, and it all starts with our people. At Tuffy's, you'll find profit sharing, great benefits, opportunities to advance, and a culture that feels like family. Because when our people thrive, so do the pets we feed. Tuffy's Pet Food, where your future is as important as the products we make. Apply today.
Perham Health is here to take care of you, to keep you crushing it. Broken bone? We'll fix it. New baby? We'll deliver. We've heard that. And yes, we can help. From life's big moments to the annoyingly sick ones, our providers have the expertise and compassion to handle it all. Perham Health, so you can keep on hitting it.
Ethan McNally hits a three-pointer for Hawley out of the timeout. Back the other way, the Yellowjackets. We approach the minute mark. Ball gets thrown away out of bounds. Turnover gives it to Hawley as it's 82-55, and so far the Yellowjackets a 50-point second half. Really had a nice second half overall for the Yellowjackets lines.
Yeah, they played extremely well. They turned up the speed a little bit, just like I thought they would. Again, they kind of felt their way through that zone, and ultimately breaking the press led to some easier baskets for them, and so a good night overall.
McNally launches again, no good. Wilcox on the rebound. Good night, senior night. Seniors got some good, valuable minutes tonight. Inside, Adam Check gets that to go. He has 4. As the Yellowjackets lead 82-55. Stay tuned. KLN Family Brands postgame show right around the corner. Last possession for the Yellowjackets. They're going to get it across half court, and I believe that's going to do it. As they'll hold on to the basketball and pick up an 82-55 victory, improved to 14-12, and have some more momentum heading in to the postseason. KLN Family Brands postgame show is coming up after these messages.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, you want someone local and experienced. EOT Insurance Agency has been serving the community for over 40 years, insuring home, auto, farms, businesses, and all your recreational toys. As an independent agency, we don't work for just one company, we work for you. EOT Insurance Agency, local, experienced, and always on your side.
You have big ideas, and we know your local business is the backbone of our community. Your next big idea deserves local support from friends and neighbors. United Community Bank is here to support and grow local ideas with local businesses. Let's build something together this year and thrive. 26. Big ideas deserve local lenders, and when you bank locally, community is the whole point. United Community Bank, your local business. Perham, Frazee, Dent. UCBankMN.com, member FDIC, NMLS number 421829.
At Hilltop Lumber, we're not just about building materials. We're about building relationships. We're honored to be recognized for our excellence in our industry. But the greatest reward? It's the trust we built with our customers. It's not just about providing quality materials. It's about building strong relationships. We're proud to be a part of the communities we serve, working with you to bring your vision to life. Because at Hilltop Lumber, success is measured by the partnerships we create and the homes, businesses, and dreams we help build together. Hilltop Lumber, where we help plan, supply, and deliver dreams.
McCall Construction is the Lakes area full-service construction management company, offering a truly personalized experience. From dream homes to commercial spaces, McCall Construction focuses on putting you first with experienced value engineering that delivers on your vision and surpasses your expectations. Whether you already have a plan or you're just getting started, give them a call. McCall Construction will make the entire process so much easier. Call them at 218-346-7070 or check them out on Facebook.
Central Market, the fresh place in Perham and Detroit Lakes, offering the freshest meat, produce, bakery, and deli products possible with great value for your money. A visit to Central Market is a journey into freshness. You'll always be able to find a wide variety of items that will result in the perfect meal for your family and friends. Begin with their meat department, and whether it's succulent fruit and vegetables, fresh baked specialties from their bakery, or the convenience of fresh deli selections, Central Market is the fresh place for your family. Go Yellowjackets!
Welcome back to the Hive. We're watching the KLN Family Brands postgame show, and tonight, Lance, it was all Yellowjackets as they pulled away in the second half. And an outstanding performance in that second half for the Yellowjackets to really take control and pull away.
Yeah, they got into a good rhythm. Nice to see the last home game, senior night. A lot of people in the scorebook. You'll be the one kind of filling us in on that. A lot of people punch their ticket into that scorebook, and you got to have a good feeling going into playoffs. Anytime you can win going into the playoffs, you got to like that, no matter who the opponent is. And you got to give Hawley credit for the first half and probably the first 4 minutes or so of the second half, they really battled. It just got to be too much Yellow Jackets, and it was spurts by lots of guys that really changed. But I think for me, one of the things that stuck out of my mind is the passing of Cypress Thiel. I think he saw the floor so well and just set his teammates up to make that run with just easy shot after easy shot.
You lead in that. That will be our Otter Tail power play of the game. Him knifing through the lane, dropping it off for Cade Razor, and one of his many three-point opportunities in that second half. He had 3 of them. He had 3 and 1 opportunities, converted each one, and that's your Otter Tail power play of the game tonight as the Yellow Jackets pick up an 82-55 victory tonight. It is senior night, autograph night. We had originally thought about a post-game interview tonight, but with it being autograph night, don't really want to take the players away from that. There's a lot of fans and youngsters that are waiting in the Great Hall to get their autographs from their favorite Yellow Jackets, so we'll let them enjoy that moment and what has been overall a great day. We're going to take a timeout, roll on. We'll have our Steve Sanitation player of the game and much more coming up in our post-game show, brought to you by KLN Family Brands right here on the 549 Media Network.
At New Horizons Realty, we're on your team. For over 25 years, we've been helping families and businesses find the perfect place to call home here in the Lakes area. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or just dreaming, we've got the experience and local knowledge to guide you through every step of your real estate journey. As proud supporters of the Perham Yellowjackets, we believe in building strong teams on the mat, court, or field, and in the community. Check out our current listings at perhamrealestate.com or give us a call today at 218-346-7767.
At KLN Family Brands, culture isn't just something we talk about, it's who we are. Since 1964, teamwork, innovation, and care have guided us in everything we do, from our facilities to the communities that we serve. We believe the world is better when we care for others. Here, you're not just part of a team, you're part of a family. KLN Family Brands. We challenge, we grow, we inspire.
KLN Family Brands.
Perham Health is here to take care of you, to keep you crushing it. Broken bone? We'll fix it. New baby? We'll deliver. We've heard that. And yes, we can help. From life's big moments to the annoyingly sick ones, our providers have the expertise and compassion to handle it all. Perham Health, so you can keep on hitting it.
I'm Jen Hendrickson with United Community Bank.
Jacket Pride isn't something we take lightly. We support the teachers and support staff that help teach our children every day. We support local Perm athletes with our Battle of the Bees sponsorship nights. And every year we award 4 scholarships to Perm seniors. Yellowjackets are my team, and United Community Bank is my bank.
Welcome back to the Hive. KLN Family Brands post-game show rolls on as we thank you for tuning in. It's been a busy afternoon, and Lance, I know you have an update from the Class AA Individual Wrestling Tournament.
Yeah, I wish I could give you the same enthusiasm and same excitement that we had for Detloff punching his ticket to the finals. Unfortunately, Eli Royko falls in defeat, loses 4-2 to Joe Cruze. He will bounce back into the wrestlebacks and try to make his way back into that third place matchup. But what a showing by the Yellow Jackets today. And we also have his brother Sam Royko will be in the wrestlebacks as well. So 3 Yellow Jackets still going, highlighted by Tegan Detloff punching his ticket to the state championship. We'll take on again Peyton Herbst from Totino Grace, 38-5 on the season. So look for those matchups coming up tomorrow as the state finals continue there in the Twin Cities. That's taking place at Grand Casino Arena. And tomorrow we have some fun activity here in the Hive. It is the Wadena Deer Creek Wolverines, the number 7 seed, coming off a victory over Barnesville, taking off the Perham Yellowjackets at 7 o'clock. Here at the Hive, the Yellow Jackets, a 2 seed at 21-4, taking on the Wolverines, the number 7 seed. And what should be a thrilling contest
Two teams met earlier in the year. I would say both teams might be a little bit better than they were at the earlier year in that season. In that first game, the Yellow Jackets won by 20-plus points, but it was a close game throughout, and then the Yellow Jacket depth in that second half wore down the shorthanded Wolverines. They were without Jada Dykoff in that contest, so we'll see how that plays out tomorrow night.
Yeah, and if you're the Yellow Jackets, you're coming in on probably you're feeling really good about yourself, and you just got to keep playing what's how you've been playing to get you to this point. You've been so successful, and you know that the Wolverines, that's their history, is to come in and knock off teams all the way through a couple times, and so you got to be guarded if you're the Yellow Jackets. I think come out, play your style of basketball, and then whatever happens, happens. But the Wolverines are going to come ready. Coach Jordan Cressup comes from a tutelage of fine coaches, and he's going to have his ladies ready to come and compete as well tomorrow night.
They'll have a good game plan to try to slow down the Yellow Jackets. It'll be interesting to see how that one plays out again tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. It's going to be a fun one. One of the things I haven't really touched on, we touched on it in the boys' game on Tuesday night. Now the Yellow Jackets haven't played a game in a week. Wadena Deer Creek had an opportunity. They had a good second half to upend. Barnesville trailed by 7 and then rallied in the second half to pick up that victory. They have momentum on their side. The Yellow Jackets coming off a week of practice. We saw how it affected the boys last year. The girls are hoping to erase that trend.
Well, and again, we've talked about that. Do you want to keep playing when you're playing really well? I sometimes feel like it's when you go into halftime with a big lead, you'd rather just keep the game going. I think for the Yellow Jackets, they're okay. They do so many different things in practice. They get themselves ready to go. I know that I believe they had a little scrimmage going just to bring in some of that competitive nature, and they do the things that they need to do to get ready. So I'm expecting both teams to come out, lay it on the line just like they should, because there's nothing to save yourself for after tomorrow night. If you lose, you're going home, and it's an end to a really great season for one team or another.
We'll take one last timeout, come back. Steve Sanitation's Player of the Game in our postgame shows that rolls on, brought to you by KLN Family Brands. Lakes Community Cooperative is proud to support Yellow Jacket activities and our entire community. From propane and fuel to feed, HVAC, country stores, auto shops, a meat market, and more, LCC is your one-stop cooperative for farm, home, and business needs. Locally owned and trusted for generations, Lakes Community Cooperative is committed to powering our communities and serving you every day. Visit lakescommunitycoop.com to learn more about your cooperative and the many ways we can serve you. Horseman Investments and Insurance can help you with your retirement planning goals and insurance protection needs. Kyle Van Dyke and his team provides educated retirement solutions, wealth management strategies, inheritance and legacy planning, and personalized auto, homeowners, and life insurance protection plan. We are here for your lifelong financial wellness. To set up an appointment, call Kyle Van Dyke at 218-236-6665 or email at kyle.vandyke@horseman.com.
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
At Nias Family Sales, our experienced mechanics are here to provide exceptional service in a timely manner. With 10 service bays, the service department at Nias Family Sales can work on all makes and models. Our experienced mechanics can do everything from oil changes, tire repairs, brake service, engine and transmission repair, and much more. Schedule your vehicle today. Call 218-346-5976 or visit the Nias Family Sales Service Center at 610 East Main Street in Perham.
Yes, garbage is gross, but here at Steve's Sanitation, we are your trash experts with experience to back it up. At Steve's Sanitation, we know how to schedule your trash pickups without missing a beat, and we have been doing it for over 30 years in Perham and the Lakes area. Steve's Sanitation has been voted the best garbage service in the Lakes area since 2019. With 30 dedicated employees, we're here to take care of your trash. For more information, call us at 218-346-4834 or visit our website at stevesanitation.com.
Welcome back to the Hive as our KLN Family Brands postgame show rolls on. You might see in the background getting everything set up for tomorrow night's girls basketball game. We have a few things to wrap up tonight. Yellow Jackets win this one 82-55. Leading the way was Nathan Rutstand with 25 points. 18 on the board for Cade Razor, 11 for Cypress Steele. Then a whole host of Yellow Jackets with points. Isaiah Farrell with 7. Sam Dale with 4, Dominic Reyes with 5, Reed Volkosh with 3, Tate Zacharias with 3, Braden Anderson with 2, Austin Adamczyk and Sam Dale with 4 each for the Yellow Jackets. And our Steve Sanitation Player of the Game, we're going to give the Steve Sanitation Game Ball or award medal to the senior class of the Perham Yellowjackets, the effort and time that they have put in, which also has helped the transition, I believe, for Yellow Jacket head coach Grant Turkheising in his first year to have a veteran senior class that's bought into the roles. Not all of them see a lot of time, but they've all bought into the program.
Well, I go back to an interview that really did touch my heart, Jason, and you did a great job leading it, is when we had Peyton Christensen up here and talking about her role. She's not a senior, but I just remember her stating that, yes, everybody wants to play, but what can you do if you're not to help your team get better? And I think that's part of what's helping Coach Durkheising is everybody's trying to do something to make this team better, and in the end, that creates family. And hats off to this senior crew. When their time is called, they come in and they perform. They do just a nice job, and they have really been, from what we saw today, a lot of them in Best Buddies, helping out, reffing, coaching, on the floor, doing different things. They became leaders not only on this basketball floor but in the school system, and that's really what you want out of to gain leaders for future years. So my hat's off to this senior class. They're writing their legacy.
I'm also throwing another player of the game, play of the day, and I'm going to give it to the crew of the Best Buddies and that atmosphere and energy in the Hive. I mean, the Mayor Butler had this place rocking, and Isaac Hendricks amongst all the other kids that were a part of that great event today that both basketball programs are a part of, and a feel-good story and a heartwarming day it was.
Well, I feel honored and grateful every time you ask me to help you out, Jason, to call these games for Yellow Jackets, to just be a part of what they do each and every day. I just enjoy this, and I hope it comes across that way on the air. But this afternoon was something special. It just took that to the next level, watching those kids be together, watching the crowd. This place was packed. It had the wave going. Things were happening. It just made my heart feel so good about what's coming up in the youth today. And again, it was a great day, and thank you for allowing me to join you for that as well.
Well, it's grateful to have you alongside for that broadcast, and I'm looking forward to having you again here tomorrow when the Yellow Jackets take on the Wolverines. But tonight, the Yellow Jacket boys with an 82-55 victory over the Hawley Nuggets. For Lance Rock, I'm Jason Groth. We thank you for tuning in. Have a good rest of your evening.
You've been watching 549 Media. Don't miss a moment. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications at youtube.com/@549media. The plays, the energy, the excitement, it's all right here with 549 Media.